So, hey everyone, my name's Reagan, and I'm going to be talking about myself today along with my mom. And we are just going to tell you a bit about ourselves, so that way you can get to know us. I am Reagan, and my age is 27. I have family. Here's my mom. I have two brothers. I have one that lives in Alabama with his wife, and his name is Ryan, and her name is Courtney. And I have another brother who is currently in college, who's younger than me, and his name is Trey. And so
he's at MTSU.
He is at MTSU, yeah. And I am currently going to school. I am going to school at a seminary. I'm getting my master's in Christian apologetics. Hopefully looking forward one day to get a doctorate in some sort of theology or philosophy degree. Whatever the Lord leads me to. I currently attend church at Grove Hill, and she does too. And we live in Tennessee. We live outside of Nashville in a small town. And so these things that we do, we love. We also have hobbies, though. These hobbies are going to be things like, for me, I play video games.
He's a gamer.
I read. I research. I like watching TV. I like thinking about new things and creative ideas and creative solutions. And so I also, with my mom and others, help run a child care ministry. And we also do a booth called Family Force $5. And so all of these things sort of come together to give you a bit of information on who I am. And some of my favorite things would be, my favorite color is blue. My favorite food, it's got to be either chicken tenders or chicken wings. But pretty much it's spicy chicken.
And what kind of food?
Honey hot chicken.
No, what kind of, like, my favorite's Japanese. What would
Oh, you
be?
mean like, okay. Dude, if I had to just choose one thing, like one category of food, it would have to be Italian. Because pizza and pizza.
Yeah.
And, pasta. I do like pasta. Just depends on the pasta. Yeah, so, and then my favorite Bible verse would be... Actually, I'm going to choose my favorite Bible passage. It's going to be Isaiah 53. And that's because it is a very definitive prophecy that fits so well with Jesus that it is great evidence of the truth of the Bible. Now, there are obviously arguments against it being Jesus, but I don't think those succeed, as I am a Christian. My favorite movie, that's a difficult one. So my favorite movie would have to be...
It's a difficult one for me, too.
I don't know. I really don't know what my favorite movie is. I mean, favorite Christian movie would be Passion of the Christ. Favorite comic movie or like superhero movie would have to be The Avengers. All the Avengers movies they released. I recently watched Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It's pretty good. But I don't know how to choose a single favorite. It's kind of hard. Favorite TV shows? Also hard. I can't even begin to tell you my favorite TV show is.
Oh my gosh, these are easy for me.
I can tell you some of my liked ones. I grew up watching things like Yu-Gi-Oh! That was when I was younger, though. I can't think of a recent favorite TV show, though.
Yes, you can.
That I liked.
The Big Bang Theory?
That I liked.
Oh, that you liked? That's the ones we liked? You're right.
I mean, The Flash, I thought was pretty cool.
Until it wasn't?
Until it wasn't, yeah. And then, what else? I thought the One Piece TV show that Netflix did was pretty good. They didn't really mess it up that bad. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was pretty good. Yeah, there's just a few TV shows there that I give you an idea of some of the stuff that I like. I don't know how to choose a favorite though on that. On my favorite YouTube shows when it comes to Christians is probably Mike Winger and Dr. William Lake Craig are for the Christian categories of YouTube content. Reasonable Faith from Dr. Craig, and for games, Splattercat Gaming is a pretty good one. I also watch Star City Games when they play Magic the Gathering. Yeah, those are just a few of them. When it comes to non-gaming, non-Christian content, I watch things like Mr. Who's the Boss on technology, as well as Marquee Brownie on that. And for food, there's Joshua Weissman. He's a bit iffy. He uses profanity and stuff that to a pretty excessive degree at times. I'm trying to think of any other. So yeah, I don't watch Joshua Weissman as much anymore, but I like watching food. Actually, at one point in my life, I thought I was going to be a chef, and Emeril Lagasse was like one of my role models, basically.
As far as the cooking
as
part.
Far as the cooking.
Not as far as the drinking part.
I know.
You always said, he's a drunk when you were little.
I do not remember that, but she remembers way more.
You
and that's kind of like...
loved Sonic. Like, loved it. Still to this
Yeah.
day, you have your Sonic doll.
No.
It's not a doll. I'm sorry, stuffed
I
animal.
don't really love Sonic as much anymore, though.
I know, but I'm saying that was what you slept
yeah,
with.
That's why my
That's
favorite
why
color
you
was
still
blue.
have it. Yeah.
There's a
You're
lot of
totally
stuff.
a Sonic fan.
Yeah, I still like Sonic, but if I had to choose a favorite video game character, it'd probably be Link. For favorite comic book character, it'd definitely have to be Spider-Man or Captain America. Can't choose between the two for some reason. It's very hard for me. But yeah, those are a few of my favorites. As when it comes to the things that I struggle with procrastination. I struggle with a lot of stuff. And I also have mental disorders called autism, high-functioning autistic spectrum disorder, or the most technical term would be autism level 1. I have ADD, although the most technical term would be ADHD with a focus on inattentiveness rather than hyperactivity. You gotta love that DSM-5 psychological manual. And I've had my own struggles with OCD at some point, which is very different than many think of just being orderly. It includes a lot more stuff, which we could talk about in another video if we need to. But yeah, that's pretty much it about me.
You have had some lows, like a little bit with some depression and some anxiety.
Yes, depression and anxiety I've struggled with, but
but not
I
too
forgot
bad.
I didn't really mention that because that kind of comes along with those other things quite a bit.
It does.
But yeah, that definitely is part of it. I should have mentioned it. Thanks. What about you?
Okay, so I'm Leanne. I'm Reagan's mom. We are originally from Alabama, and we moved here about 11 years ago when I married Alex. So like he said, we are kind of right outside of Nashville in a small town. I'm 56, so this was my second marriage. That's a long story, so we'll do another video for that. I have 3 sons. Ryan, who's married and moved back to Alabama. He's married to Courtney. They both work at the Toyota plant. I have Reagan, who is the middle son, who is, I don't think I could get through most days without him. He really helps run this house. And then I have Trey, who we've already said is in college. Well, both of them are still in college, so, and hopefully Reagan will probably be there for a long time because we really would love for him to get a doctorate. and pursue everything he ever wants to pursue. And so much is hard for him with his autism, so he has come so far and is such an inspiration to so many people that have autistic children on the spectrum. I don't know, that's like
We have hobbies. 2 dogs.
Oh yeah, we have 2 dogs. We have Kesha, who I sometimes call Cash, but most of the time the kids call Ketchup. We have Chloe, who is like my child. She's 9 and she's a little chi-rat. So we have those 2. Me and the dogs are the only females in this home, and there's not a lot of estrogen in here. I'm overran with all the males, but I'm used to it after years and years of raising sons. My hobbies, definitely, as my husband says, I'm obsessed with beads, all things beads. I buy beads. Hobby Lobby, Michael's and Joann's is my second home. And then we're very blessed to be able to have a child care ministry so that we're able to have children in our home and teach them about Jesus and just love on them and make sure that they have a place they can come each day after school for, just to learn about Jesus and to be in a safe place where they're loved. And we also try to teach a couple of preschoolers sometimes, 2 or 3, whenever we can. We do booths. We set up booths at different times of the year. So all the jewelry that I make, whether it be bracelets, necklaces, earrings, or whatever, we put in the booth and sell those, and that's kind of how we make some money on the side. My husband says I spend more than I make, but it's really fun, and we actually probably just make enough to pay for the food that we eat that day. I don't know. It's not a whole lot, but it's something fun, and it does give back to all the money I spend in beads. And like Reagan said, we go to Grove Hill Church, where he is a deacon, and we love it. We've been there like 6 or 7 years, something like that. I have an anxiety disorder, and I always thought I was OCD, but my really intelligent, smart, autistic child told me that what I have is OCPD. You'll just have to look that up. So apparently I'm just weird, but
you may not even have that. You have to be diagnosed with that.
Yeah, I've never had a diagnosis, but I can, if you need to know, you can ask in the comments, and I can tell you all the different things that makes me suspect I have it. But yes, I struggle with anxiety. I don't talk on the phone because it makes me really have panic attacks. So that's difficult. I know it's hard to explain to people, like, no, please don't call me. Just Facebook message me or email me. I hate texting. I just realized that I don't check my text messages for like once a week. I think I checked them the other day, and there's like a mile long of them. Wow. So, but I'll check my emails and I'll check my Facebook messages every day. So I'll tell everybody to do that. My favorite stuff. My favorite color is blue. Reagan and I have always we love blue. I know when I was a little girl, I liked like a lavender color. I think all girls love purple, but now it's my least favorite color. Well, maybe not the least favorite, but blue is my favorite color, and pink would be my second. Favorite food, I think Reagan, we all joke about this, he has 2 favorite restaurants. His favorite restaurant is Subway, and his second favorite is Cheddar's. Is it swapped now?
I'd swap them now.
Okay. Yeah. But all his life.
Surprised to say it, but been swapped.
Even when we were in New York City, when we all were trying new restaurants, Reagan was going to Subway. So, my favorite restaurant, though, is the Melting Pot. And I'm so upset that Nashville does not have one of those anymore. And then I also like I used to like Rodizio, but that's not there anymore. So now we go to Texas de Brazil in Huntsville, close to where my son lives. And then Trey and I, my youngest son, we love Japanese. Anything Japanese. Oh, Shoguns. Love it. My favorite Bible verse is Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I'm God. There's a long story behind why or one of the reasons that I love it so much. And I'll tell that to you one day if you'd like to hear that. My favorite movie is Embarrassing. Because it's back from way back in the day when I was in the world and watched rated R movies. So it is Pretty Woman. And I still haven't found anything that I like better than that one now, even though I haven't watched it in years and years. I think we found it on TV one time and watched it, didn't we? When it wasn't rated R, they had taken out they'd taken out most of the stuff. But, yeah, that's probably still my favorite movie. I love that, the fairy tale. Favorite TV shows. Now, that's where we're going to literally the rest of this year or whenever. That's probably what we'll focus on is different fun things on YouTube, and then just sharing what we like, especially like our TV shows. I love discussing TV shows. I have some friends in my ladies Bible study group, and we love Virgin River and Sweet Magnolias, so we watch those. I'm bad to cancel my Netflix subscription in between those times, because that's basically all I watch Netflix for is those two shows. But I would say my three favorite TV shows, my first one would be High Potential, which is a new show that came out this year, and I really hope they renew it. My second one would be Elsbeth, which is, I love a lot of crime shows. I'm so into crime shows. Oh my gosh, I love crime shows. And Elsbeth is sort of like a remake of Columbo, where she acts dumb, but she's really smart. And then I would think my third show would be Tracker, because he hunts down people and brings them back. So a lot of crime stuff. Actually, High Potential, my favorite one is a lady who's a genius, and she works with the police department. So, yeah, all three of them crime shows, basically. That's my thing, I think. And then my favorite YouTube shows, okay, so they're going to be probably not everybody's taste, because I like jewelry, and I like cups, and I like all the things that I sell. So I would say my favorite thing that I watch right now is Ivy Lee. She's a recently new content creator who has been through cancer. She's had breast cancer. She's just had surgery. And she also is running a small business, and she does a lot of YouTube content. And I love her. And then I'd say the second one is Kelly Prepster, who does lots of bracelets. And my husband's like so sick of watching her with me, because I watch her every day probably remake bracelets and make bracelets and sell bracelets, and I buy bracelets. And I don't buy the bracelets because I make my own, but I buy her stickers. And what all do I buy from her? Like everything. I don't buy bracelets because I make my own, but I think those bags right there I bought, they're from Kelly Prepster, and the stickers are from Kelly Prepster. So and then my third one is Noelle Creates. I buy a lot of stuff from her also, because she has such adorable stuff, and I buy such amazing sweatshirts that I had Reagan get me one for Christmas that was so cute. And I was so sad because I thought it wasn't going to get here in time for Christmas for me to wear it at Christmas. But it got here like one day before, so I got to wear it. And I got a matching mug, and it's so cute. And I think that's just about all for us. Like that, I know you don't know us well, but that will at least get you to kind of see where we're coming from. We love the Lord. We decided to start this YouTube channel in order to draw near to the Lord and help others to draw near to the Lord, because A lot of people don't realize that this life is, fun. Like, we have fun being Christians. I know other people think that being Christians is about what you lose, but we can definitely say it's about what you gain, and we have such an amazing relationship with the Lord. Like, He is our everything, and we just really want others to be touched by Him as much as we are too. So we hope that everybody joins us from now on, and we are going to put out another video tonight because today is day one of our reading through the Bible, our chronological Bible that we'll all be reading through. Hopefully my whole family, because Reagan and I have read through the Bible, and I'm not sure if Trey has, but I know he does read his Bible most nights. I don't know if he's read through it, but I know Reagan and I have read through the Bible a couple of times, and now we're working on getting my husband to be able to read through the Bible because he works. So by the time he gets home, and I see him get his Bible out, but then I see him start to snore because he's so tired. So we're hoping that doing this day by day Bible reading with us, that he'll be able to read through it. But we're very blessed. This whole household, all me and Alex and Reagan and Trey are members at Grove Hill Church, and we love the Lord, and they love the Lord, and we have such a great community here. A very, very loving community. So that's about I think that kind of covers what y'all need to know about us. But if you want to know more, and there's certain things that you'd like to know, just leave us comments, and we will answer pretty much anything if we can. I'm 56. Did I say that?
Mm-hmm.
And my oldest is 30, and Reagan is Ryan 31 now? Wait, you're 28, 27, and he's 30. So 30, 27, I'm losing my memory. 30, 27, and 20. So, yeah, I'm very blessed. I have 3 amazing sons. They really are some of the best people I know. And I can't even tell you how amazing my husband is. Like, I know that God sent him to me. And when I met him, I'd say, I don't deserve you. And then I was like, actually, I do. I've waited a really long time for you, so I do deserve you. And we have amazing friends, and we brought in the new year last night with some amazing friends that we're very blessed to have. And then I have a Bible study on Thursday nights, and those ladies are my sisters in Christ. They are just, I don't know what I would do without them here every week, and they've been coming for years, and oh my gosh, I can't imagine doing this life without them. So,
pretty much it.
I think that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything else that we didn't cover, just let us know and we'll answer whatever. We're so glad to be here. We're so glad to start this journey with y'all. And just comment.
Please like, subscribe if you aren't.
Oh, yes.
Make sure to hit the bell if you want to get notifications on when we upload. And also, just thank you for joining us for this journey as well.
Yeah, we are so excited to do life with you guys, and I think reading through the Bible together is going to be pretty awesome. We're going to put up another video maybe tonight or tomorrow, because we've already done day 1. Did you already read your day 1? I've already read my day 1, so we're going to put up a video of us discussing that. I think we'll get back to some supper and doing a video to let y'all know about what all we learned from day 1.
Well, have a great day.
A great night.